The Bible declares that at the end of days, wonders will appear in the heavens and on the earth. The sun will turn to darkness and the moon to blood.
Whenever you see these 4 blood moons, God always changes the world right before, during, and after.
Throughout the centuries, people have looked for signs in the heavens to reveal the will of God. Today, Pastors Larry and Tiz Huch are going to take you on an exciting journey to discover God's promises, prophecy, and power, and what the future holds for the body of Christ. We'll be unlocking the secrets of why these blood moons fall on biblical holidays. Get ready to see how prophecy will be fulfilled. Today, you will learn how to take the doom and gloom out of the end times and expect God's end-time transfer of wealth, prosperity, and blessing in your life. Your future begins now. Let's join Pastors Larry and Tiz in the studio.
And this is where we are with the 4 blood moons. Peter is speaking on the day of Pentecost. And he says, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, says God, that I will pour out my Spirit on all flesh.
Yeah.
Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your young men shall see visions. Your old men shall dream dreams. And on my men servant, on my maid servants, I will pour out of my Spirit in those days. And they shall prophesy, and I will show wonders in the heavens above, and signs on the earth beneath. There'll be blood and fire and vapor of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and notable day of the Lord. And it shall come to pass, whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved." And when you think about this, since the time of Jesus, now I want you folks to realize this, since the time of Jesus, there has been 7 of these 4 blood moons that have fallen on the biblical holidays. 7 is the number of God's completion. It's the number of the Sabbath. These that we're in now that have begun are number 8. 8 is the number of a new beginning. This is why we named our church New Beginnings. 8 is the number of man in Hebrew, man living above the natural, the supernatural. And this is exactly what God is saying.